Okay, everybody, I want to continue with combining like terms. If you were with the live class on Tuesday, I talked about the majority of the mistakes being addition mistakes. So there's no distributing here. This is just going to be practicing adding, basically. Adding what you're allowed to add and adding it correctly, because when we move on to equations, I don't want this holding us up because I'm going to be quickly, building those equations, and we have to have these basic skills. So we'll go through I think I have 6 examples. I'll show you the assignment, and that will be that. Okay. If I didn't get that last assignment, by the way, I think I called it simplifying expressions or simplifying variable expressions. I need that, obviously. But anyway, so if you look at number 1, well, they both have a y, so that means right away I'm allowed to add them. Now look, this is what I was talking about. Negative 3 plus 8 is not 11. Okay, it's not negative 11. Don't start guessing on the rules. A positive and negative make a negative. Yeah, that's when you multiply and divide. Okay, so yes, you could use a calculator. I'd rather have you understand how to add this, though, quite honestly. Okay, so a negative 3 would be like you owe someone $3. Okay, a positive 8 means you have $8. Well, if you owe 3 and you pay the 3 out, well, wouldn't it make sense that you have 5? Okay, and we could even use the number line. That's actually at the bottom of the assignment, so I'll show you. Negative 3 plus 8. Okay, to add negative 3 plus 8, you just go to negative 3, go to the first number. Plus 8, if you hop 8 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look where you're at. Okay, and you can do it the other way. 8 plus negative 3, it's the same problem. Well, then you start at the 8. And since you're adding negative 3, 1, 2, 3 to the left, you still end up at 5. Okay, so maybe get in the habit of trying to do it mentally. Okay, just a suggestion. All right, anyway, 2. Okay, now scan it. I see an x term, a number, and an x term. Well, what do you think you're allowed to add here? Okay, hopefully you don't say everything. Well, you're not, and I don't think anyone said that. You can add your x terms. Now, before you do, watch what I'm going to do. Let me get my awesome red pen here. Look on the left. That's negative 1x, okay, and positive 16. So same thing that I just did. 16 plus negative 1. Now here, someone always asks me this. Nuh-uh, that's not negative 1. That's minus positive 1. Okay, same thing. Minus a positive 1 is the same as plus a negative 1. They are exactly the same mathematically. So I like to think of it as a negative, and I add. Okay, and people ask me, can't you just do 16 minus 1? Yes. You do it however you want, okay? As long as you end up with a positive 15x over here, it doesn't matter how you think about it or what you call it, okay? Now, don't forget the negative 4. I know. Positive 4 minus, yeah. But you know what I mean. Make sure this shows up in your answer, okay? So I want you to really take your time, be careful adding. Number 3 is like a gift. Everything's positive, but notice the compare and contrast. Whereas number 2 was 2 variables, 1 number. How does this one look different? Well, 2 numbers, 1 variable. Okay then, add your 2 numbers together. 15 plus 4 is 19. Now whether you write 19 plus 6x or 6x plus 19, they are the same, but just get used to putting the variable first. Okay, so all I did was combine my like terms, and like terms can be numbers. They don't have to be variables. Okay? All right, 2 more. We're almost there. This video should be a little shorter. 3 more. Yeah, a little shorter than the last one. Okay, number 4, you look it over. M, there's a number, there's an M. Oh, this one, I made this on purpose. There were some issues with the last assignment where you had something similar after your first step. Negative 2m and positive 2m, everyone, is 0. Gone. Goodbye. You could write 0m. That's not wrong, but you'll never see that on any kind of standardized test as an answer. Okay? Really, all you have is that negative 6. Yeah, don't forget. Okay, you can block this stuff off. The sign on the left of everything is what's important. Okay, that tells you what it is, if it's positive or negative. Okay, number 5, same way. R, number. Sounds to me like we can add our R's and we can add our numbers. So I'm going to color coordinate this. I'll circle my R's in red. Notice I circle the symbols on the left. Okay, same with our numbers. I'll use blue for that. Different shape, but again, notice I included the signs. Real important. Now you don't have to do that. I'm just helping you kind of break this up visually. So I'll put my variables first. 12 plus -1, or 12 minus 1. Didn't show up. 11R. Adding my numbers. -3 plus -5 is -8. Again, I'll put that number line up here. -3 plus -5, right? So go to -3. If you're adding -5, well, you have to go 5 to the left. So you're going to end up at -8. And finally, these are good words, aren't they? Number, Z, Z, number. All right, add my numbers. I'll change shapes and colors. It doesn't matter. Add my two Z's. So, Z's first. 3 plus -1. +2. And I always put slashes in my Z's, by the way, going forward, just so you know. They sometimes can look like a 2. 9 plus 1. There you go. I want you to practice this and really try to get these right. Don't rush through it. So this is what the assignment looks like. Okay, there's no middle step. No distributive property. Just add. Okay? This won't take you that long. All right? And at the bottom, as I showed you, is that number line. So I will send this out. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Until then, see you later.